Hi, John Marshall, the DrillMaster. I have, this is going to be another review. This is the French soldiers join with the British troops in a special changing of the guard parade to mark 120 years since the UK and France signed the Entente Cordiale, ushering in strong relations. So, Entente Cordiale is a cordial agreement in French. Turn my volume down and hit play. The cessation of hostilities between the two powers, and we'll skip ahead a little bit here. So this is just a review, not a critique, not anything. I judge people, so I'm not going to do that here. Just an appreciation for the anniversary celebration. What's interesting is the British at Kerry with the flagstaff there. They will actually grasp the bottom corner of the colors. Notice what the officer did here. Now it's well, I'll let it play. Very different technique from what we do in the ceremonial drill world, but everything starts somewhere, and that is just and here we have another officer doing the same thing. This cradle method here for the rifle, I find, works really well for firing parties with the M16 or even the M4 when at parade rest. So that's the British troops. Let's see if we can fast forward to this is the Independent, the newspaper in. Here comes the band. And there's the French right behind. It's significant that this is taking place at Buckingham Palace. You don't let your your enemies near your most treasured palace. Your most treasured people, really, the royal family. So, bringing the French troops in, this is a huge sign of significance. Facing movement like we perform. And I've talked about this before. I really don't appreciate the flat, the blade hand there for standing at attention or marching. It just doesn't really work well, I think, because the hand ends at the hips, and then usually you have something that looks like this, obviously pointing down, but the hands come in at the hips. It looks like the French troops here are stepping backwards too, just a little awkward, honestly. But it looks like they are pointing straight down. So then there's a gap between the leg and the hand. Colors are brought forward. Notice the left hand carry. American cadets, please don't hold your scabbard like that. Unless you happen to go over and join the French military. It looks strange to me. I'll put it that way. I'll just use the word strange. Looks foreign. Imagine that. Interesting left hand shake, but then again, both right hands are occupied with a weapon. So here you can't hear the band play because YouTube is a pain in the backside. Because somebody owns the rights to whatever. Let's go, and then the representatives of the royal family come up onto the stand. I wonder if British and French. I don't know exactly who's there. Don't recognize the faces. It's a bit like attending a tennis match, watching. So, French national anthem. And something you may not know. Anytime when it's appropriate and the foreign national anthem is played, then that foreign national anthem is always first, then the host nation anthem when played, and it doesn't sound like it was played here. It's probably played towards the end. The host nation anthem is played, and look at this. Also, American cadets, don't do this. This is not what we do. This is not our present arms. Not even close. Although I've seen exactly that. Now that was sharp. Although bringing the hand behind the thigh, not our technique, but still looks really sharp, really nice. I wonder what the staff is there that he's holding. Everybody holding their scabbards. It's so odd. It looks so strange. Now, holding a scabbard here when you're escorting the reviewing party, totally get it. Don't want the scabbard to hit them. So, very appropriate. Any other time, though, it just looks a bit strange. So, I'm guessing maybe embassy staff, or the head of the embassy. Maybe this gentleman's the head of the French embassy, and then she is his wife. They're talking to the French troops. Which is interesting. We don't allow for such things. It's a review of the troops. You march through, and next. Oh, and talking with the British troops as well. Too bad the camera doesn't pull back. They're just going to stand there like statues. Everybody else is doing the movement. Come on, pull back some more. Interesting that the color guard guards, all sword bearers, remain at the position of what we would call present, and then everybody else is at then arms. Of course, they have that more flamboyant present technique. And notice that the angle of the staff just increased even more. Okay, so maybe both national anthems were played both times. And they're off. It's interesting that color guards from other countries have maintained that 3-3 layout for the team for centuries. And we removed the second rank. And that about face is what the American troops used to do. I'll show it to you again. So watch the about face that he executes. It's on his heels. That's what we used to do in the Revolutionary War period. Interesting. No closed ranks, just do it really all at once. A little more efficient, I guess. So why did the officers salute each other? And then why did the officer here marching, why did he salute the troops? Just questions I have. Nice. Honors for each other. That's cool. What an interesting ceremony for both of the countries to take part in. Some phasing in that arm swing, man. One thing that about the stomping, facing movement, stomping halt. I understand that it's very historical, that it comes from the troops having a large, from what I understand anyway, having a large pack on their back, and the stomp actually helping to maintain the balance. I just find that it creates a messy, I'll put it that way, just a messy formation. You can see there that some heels are touching, some are a little bit separated, some are a great deal separated, relatively speaking, a great deal separated. And I've seen different techniques used for bringing the heels together. Slightly different. Just a foot slide. Sounds like the grounds are gravel. And the British and other countries, the Norwegians, I think maybe the rest of Scandinavia, they'll execute that large or 180 right face for the about face. Different ways to skin a cat. Well, thanks for watching. I appreciate it.